Okay, we're trying this again because the first time was on my new camera, my Casio XLM, and I didn't realize that there was a YouTube mode, and so it made me a video, but it was like 370 megs, and I don't have QuickTime on a PC to convert it. So here we go again. 733 till 43 is what I have for YouTube. So, okay, I'm sorry, Greenwich Mean Time. First topic, LaCage. Spent a lot of time this week fixing their computer. Not real happy, actually, because, well, why don't people just leave things alone? I mean, you've got a business computer that has two purposes. One, you play music. Two, it turns TVs on and off and picks an input-output source. Like, if you want to play through an iPod, or if you want to play through the computer or a DVD player. 3 inputs, 3 outputs. Then there's the big TVs all around, etc. It has a little switch on the computer. You click a button, tells it where to go. That's what the computer's for. It's not for porn. It's not for 10 chat room, instant messengers, and shit like that. Forgive me, it's frustrating. But the point being is the owners are going to be spending a lot of money with me and other people fixing their computers constantly unless they lock it down. Well, it finally happened. Computers broke, and this time it was a hardware failure. We thought it was RAM at first, so I replaced the RAM. We thought it was the power supply, so we replaced that. It was none of those. Turns out it was the motherboard, and diagnostic did say that it could be the motherboard, but I was trying the other things first just to make sure. So we ended up buying a new computer, which came with a Vista, which I hate. But the great thing about Vista, it has parental controls. And parental controls mean lockdown. Haha. So, I know it's working because, well, I spent 4 days on it and got all the music back up and everything like that. But the cool thing about it, I've been getting phone calls from bartenders saying, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. Well, it's a bad thing because they can't do it, but it's a good thing because it means the locks are working, and that was the point. So, the computer can only do a certain number of things, and if you can't do anything else, I'm sorry guys, that's it. We can talk, whatever. Let's see, what else do I got? I told you this before, but I'm doing the non-smoking thing, and it's not going 100%, but I didn't expect 100%. I don't know if I made it clear in the last couple blogs that I've done, but my intent is not to quit smoking cold turkey completely 100%. My position on it has always been, if I'm going to quit, it's going to be my way, and people aren't going to yell at me for not quitting because I'm not quitting. I'm stopping. And there's a point where, I guess the way I want to put it is, I want to be able to go to, I don't know, the Milwaukee airport and have to sit there for 3 hours waiting for a plane, get on the plane, go to Phoenix or Tampa, get off the plane, go to their airport, wait another half hour, take a shuttle bus to my hotel where we go in and check in, and not have to feel the need like, oh my god, I gotta find a space outside where I need a cigarette. That's my goal. My goal is not to say I've been smoke-free for 4 years. That being said, it's a tough road. The easiest of all was actually at LaCage. From 8 o'clock at night at Fluid on Friday until Saturday morning at like noon, I didn't have one cigarette. Not even urge for one, really. We went out, we drank, we went to LaCage, we went to breakfast, I stayed up, hung out with people, talked online, watched some TV, slept, woke up, went down to Fluid to say hi to the bartenders, still didn't have a cigarette. I think that's pretty impressive. That being said, I did smoke throughout the rest of the week, but it wasn't nearly as much, and I think I'm doing pretty well with it. I do want to eventually get down to where I can go days at a time, but I don't think that that's going to be possible without medication, or at least consulting my doctor and finding out what I really need to do to get that done. Okay, got my list again. Um, my cell phone's getting replaced. Those of you who don't know, I have the T-Mobile Wing, whee, and it's a great phone. A little slow in some things, as far as there's a little bit of a delay, but nothing too big, and it does all I want it to. I have unlimited internet, unlimited pictures, unlimited text, all that good stuff. Reasonably priced. I have a good call plan, I guess you could call it, and I get everything I need out of it, and I'm pretty impressed with it. Problem I had was about 2 weeks ago, the memory card just stopped working. Out of the blue, I don't really think that anything happened to it per se, like I didn't drop it or anything like that, but just I woke up one morning and I had a revelation that I needed to send a picture that I had taken the night before to a friend of mine, and I go to the phone and none of my pictures are there anymore. So unfortunately I don't have an adapter to plug the card directly into a computer, so I had to go to a friend of mine who works at Verizon, thank you Dan, and he plugged it into his phone, worked just fine, so I know it's not the card. Went through all the steps with T-Mobile. They said, you know, do this and that, whatever. All stuff I had already done. Reset the phone all the way back to factory defaults. They're like, nope, this isn't going to work. You have to go to T-Mobile Service Center. Well, we don't have a T-Mobile Service Center in Wisconsin, and I don't think they do anywhere. T-Mobile is one of those people, we'll just send you a new one, and you send us yours back, at least under warranty. Well, I didn't know this until I waited 2 weeks to finally get to Mayfair and have this done, and it was just fine. They just said, you know, we'll set you up, send you a new one, send us one back. All right. Spoke to my mom the other day. We were supposed to go to brunch on Monday or Tuesday, and whatever the case, she canceled again. Again, it's like been 7 times now. I had to cancel 4 of the times, but most of those were because of work or because it was at like 5 o'clock at night, and I really didn't want to have to feel rushed. So, whatever the case, now she's pulling the cancel game on me. She canceled on Saturday, even though we didn't make plans for Saturday. She thought it was on Saturday, and she tried to cancel. Fine. Well, when I told her it was on Monday, she's like, cool, that'll be much better. I call her Monday afternoon, and she said, well, her blood sugar was too low, so she had to eat something, and she wasn't hungry. Okay, so she planned for dinner. Well, fine. Call her around dinner time. Hey, Mom, should I come pick you up? No, I'm kind of tired. It's been a long day. I'm just going to go to bed. Fine. So whatever the case, I don't know when I'm ever going to see my mother again as far as one-on-one basis. It almost seems like she's intimidated. Like she doesn't, not that she doesn't want to see me, but that, like, she's almost afraid that, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't quite explain it. I have 2 minutes. Okay, so, go to Minneapolis on the 21st, spend the weekend there. GF, Matt and myself are going with some of our other friends, and probably a couple of our friends from Texas. Should be really fun. I love to get away like that, just to take a long drive, go somewhere you don't know anyone, and hang out. Last time we went, we got free shots from the bartender. We went to breakfast with these this group of guys that were just really funny and silly. Took the bus and train everywhere. It was just nice to get away. Speaking of getting away, last weekend, this past couple days, I was supposed to go to Madison again, as I told you in previous blogs, for Blades Against AIDS. Well, that got canceled because they were forced to give up the ice. Apparently, they double booked it, and the Pee Wee Hockey League had priority, so they canceled our benefit, which sucks for them because they spent so much money on advertising and the website and all this kind of stuff to try to raise money, and they can't do it. So we're waiting for the reschedule on that, although I doubt it's going to happen. Final note, hung out with Tom Peskie, and we went to a movie and went to dinner. It was the first time we've gone out as friends versus boyfriends since we broke up, and I think it turned out really well. We had some really nice conversations, some humor, some banter, and I don't think there was any real awkward moments. We went to a really bad movie and then went to BW3's and had some chicken wraps, and it was really good. So I will update you guys later. I'm at my 10 minutes.